Here's the first batch of stuff I actually got this morning. This is stuff I got at the Meadowlands. I didn't get a lot of games, and most of the games I got were BS. But I did get a lot of Transformers, and we got a lot of jewelry. I'm going to do the jewelry first, but I'm not going to go crazy on it. Transformers. $90. Everything you see here, it's definitely a good deal, and there might be gold in here, was what I was told. And it's just a bunch of miscellaneous assorted pieces, nice, including cufflinks, chunky looking bracelets, enamel pendants, more chunky looking bracelets, pins. Nothing here should get us rich, but it's a great table filler. This is kind of cool. I don't know if you've ever seen these. This is like a Japanese mini camera. This on its own should be worth $10 to $30 depending on where I sell it. More stuff. There's some rhinestone. I'm sorry, crystal. Millefiori pillbox. This is probably worth 10 to maybe 20. You know, I got to check online some of this stuff. I don't get it too often. More crystal. So you can see, just a nice mix of jewelry. Here's an old souvenir bracelet and some enamel. I don't know where it's from. Paris. Here's an articulated fish. Looks pretty good. Needs a little cleaning. I don't see a lot of loss to the paint. If this is silver, this is probably worth, I don't know, $20, $30 very easily. This, you know, as you can see, stuff. I don't know. This doesn't look like anyone in particular. But again, for the $90 that we paid, there's a lot of jewelry here, and there might actually, as I said, be a piece of gold in here somewhere. I don't know where it is. My wife was telling me that she might have got that. Yeah, more enamel. Yeah, I'm not going to stun you with anything here. It's just stuff. Okay. Goodbye though. $90. Fill the table right up. $20. I got all this Transformer stuff you see here, and you know what? I can't even take this stuff out. I don't know. I'm not going to spend the time putting it together, going through it. I might just pass this straight along to straight along to a friend. These are the bigger ones. I guess they're from the 90s. I haven't seen a date, but in the box it came with like stuff like Hot Wheels cars. Here's another one. You know, it'll take a while to go through these and figure it out. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to give it to my friend. If they're worth eBay, maybe he can sell them that way. For the small amount I paid on them, we should do great. Yeah, anybody? I don't know. I'm not really a Transformer person. Okay. This looks like part of something. There might be more to it. There. This looks like part of something. The batteries are still good on some. I'm going to try and see. That one has flashing lights. I don't see. Oh wait, here it is. What is that? 2001. So they're not that old, maybe. I mean, 2001 is still 15 years old. Oh, it'd be more from the 90s. But again, I'm just going to give it to $20. I'm just whatever. This came with it too. I can probably get at least $5 for this. It's not in the best condition, so I'll say $5. My money will be made very easily back on that. Again, here's some kind of truck. I'll probably give this. You know who you are. I'll give this. I'm going to bring the Transformer stuff for you tomorrow. Finishing up with the games. Empty box. Too bad. It came with this stuff, and I think these were $2 a piece. So I got like a Need for Speed Combat, Mortal Kombat. It looks like I'm gonna have to. I bought a Street Hoops. You know, for some reason I got a feeling the GameCube Street Hoops might have jumped in value. SpongeBob SquarePants Lights Camera Pants, Sonic Riders, and then I got a Day of Reckoning, another GameCube game. It's looking like I'm gonna have to pay $2. I might have to raise the price of my common games. These. Because as competitive as it is, they're not worth that much. So people are scooping them up, and they're getting more expensive for me. So, you know, Puzzlescape. I got this for $2 with this. I am also going to give this to my friend. Again, you know who you are, Mrs. Pac-Man. Let's see what the date is on this. 1980, so it's a nice old one. I don't know if it'll work. I'll let him clean it up, put batteries in. If it works, I guess it's probably worth like $10, $20, maybe $30. Normally I don't buy sports games, but it's hard to find N64 games, and I need filler stuff. So I got an All-Star Baseball 2000, live action basketball 2000, and all the other vendors, all the other game buyers, they're lefties. They don't want them. But since I'm selling at flea markets, if I sell them $2, $3, whatever. I'm not a greedy person. Triple Play 2000. I'll make a small profit, and at least it's there in case somebody wants an NHL. Major League Baseball, Ken Griffey Jr. All-Star Baseball 2001. NBA. I mean, who knows what the guy in the morning might have had these with Mario's. And I just didn't get them. But I took that nonsense anyway. This is empty. So somebody gave it to me, I think. No, you know what? I think I paid $1 for it. Yeah. Okay. For $25, I bought these games. Fracture, Halo 3. They look really clean, and I am low on games. So if I can sell them 8 to 10, it's fine. I need table filler. Mercenaries, World in Flames, and Gears of War. I know that GameStops and whatever are clearing out a lot of those games, but I don't care. You know, let them sell them for $5 till they run out. For $15, I bought this. If I'm lucky, this works. If it doesn't work, I'll give it to my friend. You know who you are. It came with the what do you call it? The network adapter. These things have almost no value anymore. They used to sell for $20. I don't know. Maybe they sell for $10, which free shipping on eBay now in a package. I don't know. Finishing for $90. I bought this booklet. It's filled with PS2 games. As you can see, I don't feel like reading them all, so I'll just show each page. You can look at it yourself. There is a mix of movies, but I counted there's about like 90 games in here. Most of them are PS2 games. And chicken. I don't see any just stunning yet, but I can sell this stuff. You know, here's a Final Fantasy. Again, I don't think it's a super valuable game. There's some Star Wars. They sell pretty easily. Lords, Pirates, Mercenaries, Buzz Jr. And oh, you need these things. So that game's probably worthless, unless the person who has a Guitar Heroes. I mean, some of the games are BS. But again, wow, it'd be nice if I had that empty case for that one, but that wasn't the right game. Hot Wheels. You know, like I said, table filler. I'll test a lot of these. There's a Transformers, Gundam, Incredibles. Got some easy sell. Orphan, not familiar. In the case, maybe that's worth more. You know, PS2 games, they're not there yet. They will be soon enough. Because as the other games get collected out of existence, people will want these games. More Star Wars, Spider-Man 3, more Star Wars, Sonic Mega Collection, Monster Lab, Simpsons Road Rage, not an extremely valuable game, and Flux, I don't remember that game, Dynasty Warrior 3, Nemo, Robotech Invasion, and again, the guy wanted 125. He said there were like 90 games and some DVDs. And actually, I wasn't the first one to look at it. There were other dealers. There's particularly one dealer was looking at it as I was there. And I was like, hey, when he's done, just tell me what you want for the games. And he was like, hey, I'm not really that interested in this. I'm not collecting PS2 or Xbox games yet. So, you know, if you're interested, go for it. So I was like, okay. So I asked, and the guy was like, well, 125. So I said, all right, let me see what you got. And I went through and I counted everything up, and I didn't count this stuff, you know, the bootlegs. I'll probably give the bootlegs to my friend. Iron Man, the movie, the game. More bootlegs. I can't sell those; they're illegal. That might be Yep, that's it. Okay, yeah, so anyway, the guy wanted 125, and I was like, look, I'll go 90, and that's it, and you should sell it to me because I'm probably the only one that's going to buy it. And he was like, gotta give me 100, gotta give me 100. I was like, nah. I said, just take the 90. I mean, you know, you sell it all now or sell it in 3 months. So one guy was like, no, and the other guy was like, yes, and I guess the guy that was like, yes, was boss man because he was like, oh, here you go, give me 90, and the deal was done. And over time, again, I'm not gonna get rich off of this. This is probably like 2.5 times my money over time, but I like to have that stuff as filler. And anyway, that covers everything I got today.